Mobile suit team, begin to sortie. Time to lock and load. Begin the mission.
Hello everyone, this is Ninja Guy _12 here, bringing you a match with the Marasai with Fadain rifle, because screw using the normal Marasai beam rifle. I know, what a not filthy casual that I am. That's not very cash money, huh? Just not using a kind of better gun than this, but whatever. I preferred the design of this one over the shit fucking design of the Marasai beam rifle. But that's just my opinion. But regardless, before we continue, if you guys want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you could always ask me on my Discord server. Everyone gets 2 free requests, so don't worry, you don't have to pay or anything. Just join my Discord server, make a request, and I'll get to work on that. And if you guys want to know the colors that I'm using so that you guys could use it yourself, you can always ask me what they are in the comment section down below or on my Discord server. And I will tell you the specific colors so that you could use this yourself. Basically, for this Marasai, for the unicorn colors, I tried basing it off the kind of the high grade and there's the OVA colors, of course. I just kind of took like the colors of both and just kind of put them into one, and I think I did pretty good. But I think I mostly just try to go with the high grade kit rather than the actual unicorn version of this color scheme. So the Marasai, which did recently get the level 1 and 2 added to the recycle counter, which is really nice. It is still a pretty good and decent general, but obviously, unfortunately, there's just some better options for its cost range. For 450, you have like the full Armageddon ground type. Like, that thing's fucking amazing. And just overall kind of fun than this. And then at 500, of course, like, that's where Broken Town happens. Because you have, like, the Mark II, you have the Gallus J, you have the Regelgu at that cost, I'm pretty sure. You have quite a lot of suits at 500 to choose, rather than on Marasai. But still, this thing is quite fun, at least in my opinion. Especially with the Fadain rifle, because you could just be, like, a support, or like a general that acts like a support but has basically all the benefits of being a general, that being the extra melee and the dodge roll, yada yada yada. So basically, its weapons, it comes standard with the disgusting looking Marasai beam rifle, which technically, the reason why, like, people, you know, just say, oh, why can't the Marasai just use the Axaku? It's because despite it being like the same look, the manufacturers just took the design and just changed a few things. So that's why, technically, despite them looking kind of similar, they're not the same. Like the Axaku beam rifle and the Marasai beam rifle. So that's why it can't just equip that. Though pretty much considering a lot of these suits from the Zeta era have just better generators anyway, you might as well just give them weapons. But whatever, that's just my opinion. But still, it has that rifle, which it comes with as standard. But if you want to be a bit of a sniper and a prick, you could just go with the Fadain rifle. This is the prototype Fadain rifle, to be specific. It's only really used by one other suit, and that is the Jim Nightseeker V, or Valari, I think it's what the V stands for. So basically, it comes with that suit if you don't have this, but I think you'd also buy this now at the recycle counter. So, not a bad mobile suit, and the weapons, it's pretty decent actually. But its other weapons include obviously the Marasai beam sabers, which honestly, the beam sabers are kind of long. Like, not the blade, but like the handle, and I think it's kind of unnecessary. I mean, I think it would only been necessary if it could actually like click in and be like a double-ended beam saber, but it doesn't do that. So, I don't know why they're that obsessively long, but I do like the design of the beam sabers though, so that's why I'm not really too complaining about it. It also has a pair of head-mounted Vulcans, which have a decent amount of ammunition in them, so you're guaranteed a pretty lengthy session with those Vulcans, so it's quite nice. And then you have the heat rod, or fucking heat rod. Wow, my brain is just stupid, man. What I meant to say is the sea serpent, or the umihebi, as it's actually called. Basically, it pretty much functions like the electric wire of the Youth Custom and the... what is it? The... Goof Vishdanihu and some other weapons, of course. The umihebi, or the sea serpent, is also used by the Hammurabi, of course. So, you got that. But if you're using the Fedayeen rifle, you also get another sub-weapon in the form of the beam spear that's on the Fedayeen rifle, because, you know, the cool thing about this rifle is that it's a long-ass beam spear or a beam sniper rifle, so it's quite nice. I do like how, like, versatile the Fedayeen rifle is, and you could, like, spam this thing a lot. It is stupid. Like, it takes 0 times the charge. It is a fantastic rifle. Pretty much the only thing I have an issue with is the fact that you can't actually, like, zoom in when you're scoped. So, like, you can't... like, it's a little bit difficult to actually snipe people with the Fedayeen rifle, but, like, other than that, it's still, I feel like, a pretty good weapon in certain maps. And other maps, it's probably best to go with the Marasai beam rifle, even though I fucking hate that design. But even I have to admit that it is good in some maps. Something like this, for example, where there is some mid to long range engagements, and some close range, of course. It is quite a easy weapon to, you know, start putting some lead into people, or specifically beams. I don't really have much else to say about the weapons, honestly. I guess a few other things to add is that this thing is, has space specialization, so it's going to perform a bit better in space, though I haven't really tried it in space at all. I mostly just used it as ground anyway, so yeah, that's how that experience was. So don't ask me about how this thing is in space, because I have no fucking idea. And then it also, its other fucking dumb thing it has is just, it's kind of cool design. I like it a lot. Just the beam rifle I do not like at all, so that's why I just give it the Fedayeen rifle any day. Whether it's a good idea or not. I just really don't want to use that rifle, man. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and commentary, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you all later.
Here's your rewards from this battle.